Why is making videos so freaking difficult for me anyway? It's not that I don't have fun with like the finished product. It's just that the editing that goes into it is it's time consuming, and I'm lazy. Well, in my epic quest to be even more lazy, I actually found a little bit of like a regular timeline, or like a schedule that I could use to like make the videos. I'm thinking about like one every week or so. So probably going to be making footage on Saturday, and then putting it out on Sunday. I have to do the editing on Sunday, and then I'll put it out Sunday night, and then it'll probably come out at like, I don't know, you'll probably see it during the week, next week or something like that. But I was also thinking about doing vlogs too, so if you guys want to see some vlogs, like I could put that out too. No pig. No pig. Don't do vlogs. Don't do vlogs, pig. You don't want to do vlogs. Stop it. So yeah, let's just get right into the topic of this video, I guess. I wanted to talk about League of Legends and how I started playing League of Legends, and I just wanted to tell all the new people who've never played League of Legends a few things that I've learned from playing League of Legends. So, like, I don't know, maybe about a couple days ago or so, one of my Steam friends messaged me and invited me to come play League of Legends. So I'm like, you know what? I started that like a little while ago, or like a long time ago, and I made an account and everything, and then I got like up to level 5, and I gave up because it was too much of a steep too much of a steep learning curve, I guess. It was too much of a steep progression system, and I just couldn't deal with it because I didn't want to be that dedicated to League of Legends in order to get anywhere with it. I mean, I guess that's understandable to some, at least to me anyway, but I didn't want to have to spend a lot of time on LOL just to do anything. Anyway, somehow he convinced me to do it, so I installed and loaded up LOL again, and I launched into it. And I guess part of my problem also before was that I didn't have anybody to hold my hand and explain to me what everything was and how everything worked, so it was kind of just like it was a noob fest. Let's be real. He walked me through it. He told me like what to do. Like this champion does this, and that champion does that, and these are the different roles the champion plays, and these are the different these are the lanes, and here's the objective. And he taught me about like runes and masteries and spells and ranks and leveling and everything really. So and pretty much I've been playing non-stop for the past couple days. Well, I mean, just kidding. I had to go like to school and stuff, and I had to eat, you know, and drink, but pretty much any other time that I had, any free time that I had, I was playing League of Legends, because I think I have a small addiction now. But yeah, I mean, I'm let me check here. I've been playing for like a couple days, and I'm level 10, and I think I got my system down. I think I know what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, so like that's part of the learning curve of LOL, is that you have to like figure out where you belong on the battlefield. You could be, well, maybe I'll just narrow it down like this for anybody who doesn't know how to play League of Legends. Basically, it's like a strategy game. There's 3 lanes. There's, well, in the map, Summoner's Rift, there's 3 lanes. There's top, mid, and bot, or bottom. Bot is just short for bottom. There's also the jungle area, and there's 2 bases. There's your team's base, and then there's the enemy team's base. And there's specific champions, champion types that have to take different lanes to progress through the game. There's the ADCs, which go bottom. There's tanks, which can go, like, I guess tanks can go mid or top, I guess. I don't know. I've only been playing, like, pretty low-level matches, so, like, pretty much people have been doing whatever they damn well please. No, that's right. Marksmans go mid, and tanks go top, and then there's specific classes, champions, who are better at doing the jungle, and then it's a whole strategy, especially once you get up to the higher levels. But that's one thing that my friend said, is that it doesn't really get good until you get to level 20 or so. And I'm not at level 20, so I can't really testify for anyone who is above level 20. So there, this is LOL from a noob's eyes. But I've pretty much had a lot of fun with it, and like I said, I have a small addiction to it now, because yeah, my champion that I think I'm doing pretty good with is Poppy. She's just like a really cool freaking, like, I don't know. She's got a hammer, like I don't know. She's got a freaking hammer, man. Like, you can't turn down the hammer, because literally the hammer will smash you. Pretty soon I want to try out Heimerdinger, and basically he has like turrets and like a wrench and stuff. He looks pretty cool too. Yeah. Now, to new players who have been listening to this, it probably makes no sense so far, but just trust me. You gotta play. And it's probably recommended that you like read some tutorials, some guides, you learn from the community like what you gotta do, and once you get past a lot of training, and basically like I think a good portion of the fun starts when you get to level 10 or so. So once you get up to like level 10 or so, then it turns into a pretty fun game. Trust me. You just gotta believe in yourself, man. There's also a system of champion rotations, which, like, I think it's like every week or so. I don't know. It's every so often that different champions will rotate, so that there will be new ones to try out for free, and that's kind of like a way for you to test out like what kind of a role you play or what kind of a champion you kind of like. That's kind of how I found that I like Poppy, because hammer time. And the nice thing that I found out about League of Legends is that it's not really so much of a real, I don't know what to put it, but it's like it's a really good strategy game. Let me just put it that way. I haven't played a lot of games that have a lot of strategy elements in them that can be used really effectively. But I can remember one match I was playing, and the enemy was pushing mid. Like, there were 4 people at our turret in the Nexus. They were pushing mid so hard. So what I did was, of course I was Poppy. I went bottom, and I pushed bottom real hard. Took out a bunch of the minions, took out the turrets, and then I took out the final turret and then the inhibitor, and then I pushed just like a little bit more, and then they killed me in the Nexus. But it bought me enough time, and bought my team enough time to get resituated on the battlefield, and yeah, we won in the end. And it was basically that little underdog move, because I was like the lowest level out of my whole team, but I still managed to push bottom while they were trying to hold off the base. So yeah, obviously from my extensively thorough explanation of League of Legends, I don't know enough. I don't know enough to be the best guide in the world, but I know from like a new person's eyes what to expect, what not to expect, and stuff like that. But yeah, League of Legends, 10 out of 10 we recommend. Free to play, and at that rate it doesn't even cost you real money to unlock the characters, because you get awarded points through the game system, so you don't need to pay money for more characters. So there's no possible way that it can be pay to win, but I mean, you can pay for character skins, but I mean that's optional depending on how into the game you get. And so I would say that if you suck at most video games, if you can't do a first-person shooter, or you just don't like MMOs, or you're not into RPGs or something like that, then maybe you're a MOBA gamer, and maybe you should go try League of Legends, because it's a pretty fun game. And honestly, if you're like me and you play a lot of those titles, if you play a lot of first-person shooters and RPGs, then you should also go try League of Legends, because you should expand your palette a little bit more and see if it actually works for you. That's pretty much why I'm doing this. It's to see if I'm actually good at it, and I guess I'm not too bad. I mean, this footage is pretty garbage, but I've been getting better ever since this footage. And just try to weed. That makes a lot of sense. Try to read like a lot of guides, a lot of like tutorials and stuff, Just try to heed the information that you get from everything, and eventually you'll get up to level 10 where a lot of your freedom starts to open. You're going to want to try out a bunch of different champions from the free-to-play rotations. Just find out what works for you, and eventually you'll find one that you really feel like a good connection to, I guess you'd call it. And like I said, guys, like it's a pretty steep learning curve, to be honest. You won't get it right off the bat. It'll probably be like a couple days or maybe a couple weeks before you start to know what you're doing. And in those couple days or so, I'd recommend going up against some bots in a beginner match. A beginner match on Summoner's Rift against a bunch of bots with like a team of 5 or so, yeah, and just keep farming that just to see what feels good to you, you know? And once you get up to like, you know, level 5 or so, like, yeah, you can switch out. You can advance yourself to like the intermediate level or something. But yeah, I feel like I've pretty much said the same stuff over and over again during the course of this, so I'm gonna cut it off right there. But yeah, that's it for this round, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment telling me if you're going to try League of Legends. I really hope you do, because it's worth a check, if you're good at it or not. The only reason why I'm playing League is because, well, my friend, first my Steam friend tried to get me to play it, and did so successfully, and I kind of realized that I need to expand my palette a little bit more, instead of constantly playing Team Fortress 2, and I guess it worked, because now I'm constantly playing League of Legends. Yeah, I need a life. Badly. Someone come save me, please. Before I kill I am suffering from loneliness. It's a critical condition. Diagnosed by a medical professional. Please help me. Oh, and also, tell me if you're interested in, like, unedited vlogs or something, because I will not have time during the week to do any editing. I got too much homework, I got too much stuff to do, I got too much League of Legends to play. But yeah, that's really it for this round. This is Pigolus signing out.
Never underestimate the power of the Scout's Code.
It's time to stop!